Hello viewers, in this video I'll be going over WTI crude oil, ETF ticker symbol USO. Today we are down around 2.9% and we still have about 4 hours left in trading. On the 1 hour chart we are touching the bottom RSI. On the 4 hour chart we are also touching the bottom RSI, or we are on oversold territory, and the MACD is also negative. On the 1 hour daily chart, we broke support on I believe this is the 100-day moving average, and we no longer have any support, and we do have a good chance of filling in the gap between right here. So we have one gap here and one gap here. So the gaps were around June 20th and May 31st. So there's a good possibility we may head lower to fill in those two gaps. And for support, the immediate support that I see is where we made back in early June. So right down here around the price of 1067. And if we were to reverse and head on higher, I see resistance that coincides with the 200-day moving average and the 9-day, 18-day moving averages. So that is roughly around the price of $12.14. So if we were to move on higher, that price movement is roughly around, I would say, 5.9% or 6%. But if we were to touch support right down here, that is roughly around 6.3% move down. So let's head to the forecast model. So on here I'll go day by day, where WTI crude oil will head to next coming days. So 1 day out, 2 days out, 3 days out, 4 days out, 5 days out, 6 days out, and 7 days out. So which one of these will focus on? So I have these two charts here. I'll compare which forecast is the best match. So what we have here is the current trend, and right down here is the trend back in 2016. So I'll point out why these two charts are similar. So what we have here in the beginning of the trend, we touched the middle Bollinger Band on the downtrend, and then we proceeded to go down lower afterwards, and then we made a quick reversal to touch the upper Bollinger Band right up here, and touching the upper Bollinger Band, and then we proceeded to make a quick reversal once more to touch the bottom Bollinger Band right down there towards the end. So we start to see similar patterns shaping in this trend right here. We see it touch the middle Bollinger Band right down here, and we proceeded to also go in a downtrend further and more violently, but it made a quick reversal as well right up here. And after touching the upper Bollinger Band, we see it touch the bottom Bollinger Band as well right down here. So we start to see similar patterns, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and we also have 1, 2, 3, 4 points. So there's reason to believe that the trends and patterns are the same. The forecast and outcome would also be the same. So let's head to the forecast model. So the trend that I took a look at was June 20th, 2016 to September 14, 2016. So back then WTI was up roughly 90 basis points. So not much movement in coming days. And here's the line chart that I compared it to. So we have the current trend right here and the 2016 trend overlapping it. So that is all. If you enjoyed this content, feel free to like, subscribe, and comment as well. Thank you for watching.